No, I'm good.
No?
Hey everybody, it's Nick Gianforti here, and we are now live. We're in the home of John Brantingham's full house. He just had a kid about a month ago, and so it's a nice full family, which is great. He'll be back in a second to kind of explain the process that we're going through. Right now, we're live with the musicians in Armenia, and they're warming up, so you'll hear that kind of queuing in out as we're talking here. Everyone, this is John.
Hello.
Good friend of mine from UCLA, and oddly enough, we both Army veterans that served in Iraq at different times, but we know some similar people. Anyways, I'm going to turn it over to John to sort of explain how the session's going to work here with Armenia, so you can kind of understand the process that we're going through.
Okay, well, everybody, I'm John Branningham. I'm the composer for Fairy Tale, and basically what we're doing here, we are doing something called overdubbing or overlaying or sweetening. There's a bunch of terms for it, where I've written the whole score already, and I've done a bunch of recording on my own, either through sample library instruments or synthesizers, or I personally recorded trumpet sometimes. And to give the score just that little extra bit of magic, we decided that we really needed some more live instruments on there, and we're able to record remotely in Armenia through some software called Source Connect, and that's basically what we're doing here. We're connected to them right now, and we can hear them warming up and chatting and laughing in languages that we don't understand.
They laugh in Armenian. It sounds completely different than in America.
Yeah.
Speaking of me. But let me just give you a quick layout of what we've got going on here so you can see how John works. You'll see this is the score. John's got this on his sideways monitor. And yeah, if you want to just thank you so much. And we're just, yeah, you can see John's put a ton of work in this. I mean, we have literally been tweaking this and working on it, or I should say John has been working and tweaking as I provide notes, but even up to just last night, making some minor changes and additions to stuff that I'll get to and I'll talk about in a second. But this is his computer where this shows how we're connected with Armenia. We'll be Skyping in fairly soon, and so I'll turn this around and you'll be able to actually see the Armenian performers. But what I wanted to talk about is how this process works. So we have been working on this score now for probably, almost a year.
Almost a year. Yeah,
Almost a
we
year.
started back in November.
Yeah, as soon as we wrapped. So I sent John, when I first met John, I sent him references to movies that I love, and we had kind of a conversation about it. He got the script, and so his mind starts gelling on what would work. And then we start providing him the cuts that were made by Charlize Toratani, amazing editor, and we've been working on it for that long. And even up until just recently, John disagreed with one of my decisions about the lack of music in a spot, and I wasn't really sold. I purposely didn't want it, and I said I don't want it, but he pushed and he said let me write something, and this was just a week ago. He said, let me write something because I think it really needs it and I think you'll notice the difference. And he sent me the files, and of course, this is what he does. And so he was right. And now we have like a new little bit that was just written over a week ago that we're going to record here as well. And so it's just an interesting process, and if it highlights how collaborative filmmaking is in every little detail, whereas you might have a specific thought about how something shouldn't be, but then another person that's creative goes, yeah, but what about this or that? And you're like, no, and then you hear it and you're like, yes, so yeah, so that's the process. So we're pretty excited here.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll be Skyping in soon. So there might be some lag here, so feel free to go to the restroom or get something to drink.
Let's see, do comments show up there, or?
I don't know. We have 3 people so far, so that's good. Oh, 5. It says 5, but that's probably us.
Yeah. There we are.
There we are. Well, we're watching ourselves. Oh, there's some likes. Thank you, everybody who just sent some likes.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to post this on the. See, I'm not sure how to.
You can
the event.
share. You can share the event.
Should I share the event or the live stream itself?
Oh, maybe the live stream.
Let's see.
Maybe share that.
Share my timeline. There we go. Oh, that's the lag right there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes, Amanda, you can make fun of me while we're doing this, but no foul language, young lady.
Let's see. I don't know if they won't like an orchestration on mine.
Yeah, so right now we're just waiting to link up with the Skype. I think I just wanted to also thank all of our GoFundMe supporters. I honestly didn't really think we'd make the goal, and I definitely didn't think we'd make it over. But this is a direct result of your donations and how this is going to elevate this movie to something that you don't normally. I think you don't normally see with student films. I think it's pretty uncommon to have a genre student film like horror or fantasy or sci-fi that's done to the fullest, especially fantasy. I don't think I've ever seen a student film that's a thesis film that's a fantasy. So we're pretty excited that you guys really got on board and behind us and supported us all with your donations. It's just really amazing.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you as well from my part. It's a pleasure to work with Nick. Nick's a great director, and to see somebody put so much effort into a student film, a short film, it's refreshing. I've done quite a few student films now that are that don't have this amount of attention to detail and this amount of care that go into it. And I want to say thank you for donating, because it's making this kind of score possible. You know, the trend right now in film scoring is that everything is in the computer, everything is as cheap as possible, as fast as possible, and I like the trend that I'm seeing, especially with directors from the UCLA program, and just this trend of people really caring about the music again, and seeing how important a good score is to making a film like this. I mean, I don't think anybody could imagine, Lord of the Rings with a synth in the back. Well, actually, maybe you could, because it's kind of like fairy tale. Or I mean, it's kind of like what's the one? Never-ending Story, kind of that. But it would feel like a completely different movie, and I think this makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So. Okay, let me see.
I wonder, is this? Does it record to my phone? It doesn't record to my phone, does it?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's live on here,
right?
But hopefully,
I deleted a ton of stuff. So hopefully I won't run out of memory. I don't know how this exactly works, but if I do, I will quickly delete everything and get back on live. So if you lose us, don't worry. Don't worry, we will be back. I just got a warning from my phone, although I totally deleted everything off my phone last night, so I'm a little scared that we might lose you, but hopefully we won't.
The technical issues that we have to defeat, like Vraid.
Vraid, the Dark Lord Fairy.
Let's see.
Oh, another update too. Yesterday I sat with the sound designer again, and I mean, it's sick. It just sounds so great. So we've got the coloring done thanks to you. We're almost done with sound design thanks to you guys. We're about to record the score thanks to you guys. On Monday we actually go to a full-on recording theater. It's a studio that does sound design in Hollywood, and they're apparently going to give us their largest theater to mix the sound 5-to-1. So if it should play at a festival in a full theater that has that surround sound, all of that detail and sound design that that Colette has created is just going to really pop out, and you're going to hear stuff from behind and in front and from the left to the right. It's really just going to be amazing.
That sound was a French horn with a mute in it, or possibly his hand.
French horn. That was not us.
often confused with that.
Are you friends with Julia?
I am, yes.
Can you bring up a Facebook message thing and ask her what she means by, like, just yeah. She just wrote me that it says something about saving the video.
You want to type?
Yeah, yeah.
My kids got into this bag of glue sticks, so we're finding glue sticks all over the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hopefully she realizes that.
Yeah, I think she'll figure it out. Yeah, she's typed it back right now. I wonder if I minimize this, if it ends it. Can you go to the live stream?
Top 8 of video where I can top right of video where it says.
I don't have that.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be saving to my. Phone.
I don't think it's save. Well, I don't know because Facebook does give you the option to save.
Like when you're
What
done.
about that little icon in the left? What is that?
It's like an edit. Sorry, everybody. We're trying to figure something out here. I mean.
Oh no.
Right? That's just like a different. We can go really crazy, like and do different things.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that.
Yeah, probably normal.
And then this is live.
Okay.
What happened?
Hey, it's just changing the colors.
You do have to minimize the. You do have to minimize video.
Are you able to like pull down the video?
All right, guys. If we lose you, we're going. If we do lose you, we'll be right back. I'm just gonna try to make sure this isn't saving to my phone so that we don't lose it permanently. Let's see. That doesn't do anything. I'm gonna try. What did you just say? I can't do that. Let's see here.
Save video here.
Oh, that's yeah. So that's for other people, though, right?
Yeah. I think that's for. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. See, it says I'm losing storage space. Can you Google? Can you see if it's like does Facebook Live save to phone? Sorry, guys. We're just trying to figure things out.
It was paused for a second, but it seems to be working again.
Can you keep it up? I just want to see what happens when I... Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. That's awesome. What was that? Was that them practicing?
That's them
the recording?
getting pre-records all ready to go. Let's see.
That's that one?
Yeah.
Cool. Has he Skyped it with you yet? Oh, no.
No, no.
All right, keep them entertained.
Hey, Martin, are you able to hear me? I don't know if he's listening. Okay, what you're listening to right now is actually them doing some run-throughs over in Armenia, so I'm not sure how well it comes through on the phone's audio, but as you can see here, the score.
Yes, John?
Hey, Martin, can you hear me?
John?
Yes. Martin, are you able to hear me still?
John?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Martin, can you hear me now?
Yeah, John.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
John.
Yes, Martin.
Yeah. Do you hear me?
I do hear you, and I was able to hear the instruments and the pre-records.
Yeah. There is an issue, John. There
What?
is this feedback.
Yeah?
You don't hear me?
I do hear you.
John?
Yes. Hey, Martin,
What?
get on Facebook. Get on the chat.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So there is a problem with this feedback.
Uh-huh.
So this feedback is very big. And when we play the pre-chorus, it gets bad to me. Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Hi, John.
Hey. Just to let you know, you're on a Facebook Live feed right now. This is Martin in Armenia.
Hey, guys. Hello.
That's funny.
Will we be able to bring it up on this, do you think?
Maybe.
Is that possible?
Yeah, we're doing the Facebook.
That's Facebook video?
This is Facebook video.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Hey, Martin. So you're saying that the feedback is really bad?
Yeah, the feedback, the issue is that by headphones, the headphones of all the musicians, we have the feedback of the pre-records coming.
Are
Can
you
imagine what,
are you able to mute me on your end?
we'll try to build you.
Yeah, because I think that's.
Can you build them? Let me see. Gianforti. Let's try it.
Yeah, I think that's the best solution. For some reason, mine.
So right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out why the musicians are getting feedback from us here.
Now it's good to
Yeah.
And so hopefully we can figure that out.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise,
So,
we can't play the music.
I'll hum along if we have to do that. So I'll be like, ba, 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 ba.
okay, so John,
Yes.
let's do this way. Because in order to every time to Natalia did. In order to
I'm being told by a former army buddy on this that I need to shave. I'm not in the army anymore.
we need to fade out couple faders. So it's impossible to do every time after every stop. So I will have my iPhone connected all the time,
Okay.
and we're gonna record it. If you have any issue, you just sign me with your hand,
Okay.
and I will turn on the voice of the iPhone, and then you will tell me what was the issue. Okay?
Okay. So you're just gonna mute me completely on your end through Source Connect.
Yeah.
Okay. That works.
Yeah.
And we're
And you
Skyping
will be
into them.
hearing everything.
Yeah. So hey. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up this video then on my computer. You want to film the computer?
I would like to show people the session if it's possible.
Okay, Martin, here, hang up here. I'm going to call you again from the computer, okay? And then maybe you can place your video so we can see some of the players. Hello, everybody. Everybody.
Yeah. Let's try it on the computer.
We're trying on the computer.
Computer.
We're gonna record woodwinds first,
Okay.
and then strings.
Okay.
Okay, John.
Let me hang this up. I'm going to call you one more time.
Yeah, not sure you got that.
There we go. Better than Skype here.
All right, so we're about to go live and start recording.
There we go. Hey, Martin, are you able to turn your camera landscape? Does that work? There we
Nice.
go. Okay, we can see quite well. So, yeah, you do what you have to do in terms of muting me, and we'll, I guess we'll get started.
Okay, yeah.
Will we be able to see musicians here?
John, there was some issues with the tempo maps.
There was? Okay.
Yeah, there was like when we put like -1 measure,
Yeah?
it gets messed up.
Okay.
But everything is correct. Is everything correct with your click track with everything?
Everything,
So we're gonna
yeah.
start from bar number 1. And it will be actually bar number -1.
Okay.
So everything will be shifted 2 measures. We fixed the first cue because it was easy. There was no any accelerat or anything.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. As long as it all lines up audio-wise, like with people recording in the click tracks, we can work it out. That should be fine.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great.
Okay, if you can go ahead and mute me on your Source Connect because we can just talk through the Skype. And if you wouldn't mind, put your camera on the players, maybe a little bit kind of you conducting and the playing too, if that works.
Okay. Okay.
So just so everybody knows here, we are recording first. We're separating everything out, so we're recording, and we lost them. We're recording there we go. The woodwinds first, and then we're going to be recording the strings a little bit later. So it's a process called striping, where you're basically taking sections, recording them individually, and then we're going to splice them together through audio editing.
And for people that don't know, what are woodwinds?
Woodwinds are things like flutes and oboes and clarinets and bassoons. And the horn, French horn, is in there. Technically, it's a brass instrument. Although if you look at a woodwind quintet, the horn is part of that too. I don't really know why. But basically, all of the wind instruments are playing together right now. And then later, we're going to have violins, violas, cellos, and a bass.
John, I think you know why this is not a good idea, because if you want to tell me something, you need to sign. You need to give me some sign, like this.
Okay.
Because if I don't see you.
Well, then how about this? Can you swap your camera direction so that it's going from your rear camera instead of your face camera, and then you can still see me, but then we can see them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There we go. Got it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Eureka!
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. I'll put it on the music stand.
There we go.
There's the music stand, everybody.
We'll get this worked out.
We'll figure it out. There's always some bumps as we figure out technology.
We are breaking new ground. This is a new recording orchestra in Armenia here. There, we got some cables.
There's some cables for everyone.
Really.
We really hope you enjoy all those cables you're going to watch while we hear the music.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the maximum that I can get from the music stand.
That's okay.
I don't want you to see the legs, of musicians.
It's all right.
It's the ceiling's better. Just a little backstory on Armenia. So Martin, the guy who's conducting right now, he went through the UCLA film scoring program with me as well, and we became friends. And he said he was going to be moving back to Armenia, and he is traditionally he was a clarinet player back there. He said there's some really phenomenal players out in Armenia, and we wanted to take advantage of that, create something where we could record out there. So I worked with Martin quite a bit, and we set up what we call the New Media Orchestra, which if you're interested, you can check it out at newmediaorchestra.com. And it's really the first time we're able to record scores out in Armenia. This happens a little bit in Budapest and Georgia and a lot of other places around Europe. And the main benefit for us here is it's just cheaper. It's a lot cheaper to record out there. But they're still, I mean, these are phenomenal players, and they should be able to pull it off. So,
Great. Awesome.
Okay, John.
yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
We had some issues with the source connect, etc. So we need to get through the M4 one time without recording to get the sound.
The levels?
Good on the Pro Tools side, okay?
Okay, so you guys are starting with M04, right?
Then M04, but it's just practice. Then we're gonna do M03.
Okay.
Then we're gonna record M03 and then M04. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let's get. Check. Kes, Bitcoin, Intel. Давайте просто kes, нека скъсвит скринчер да ще бъде.
Okay, so we're getting ready to start here. They're going to do a run through on what's called QM04 for all the music in the movie. We call them cues. It's basically like a piece, an individual piece, and they all have their own little designated code. In this case, M04. We've got M01, M03, and so on. These other ones. So right now they're working out. We use this program called Source Connect, which allows us to hear the audio from their end. But right now they're working out levels and stuff. So we're not getting the audio through Source Connect. There we go. There's a little bit of it. But we are also getting the feed or the audio from both. Way to mute this?
To mute what?
I can mute us.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way to mute.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, Martin? Oh, sorry. Hey, Martin? Hey, Martin? Real quick, when you guys are playing, could you mute your Facebook?
Yes, John?
When you're playing, could you mute your Facebook video feed? Just press the little mute microphone button. That way I can hear.
I'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Since we don't record now, I just keep it, but then I will do that during the recording.
Yeah, well, we're still hearing your Source Connect, so we're hearing both, and they're not in sync.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when you guys do play, just press the mute button, and we'll see. Okay. So there's going to be probably a little delay here, and then we should start hearing their audio, hopefully, in a second. Fingers crossed. We'll see. This is all new stuff. Hey, Martin. So are you able to hear me? Yeah, maybe muted over there.
Yeah.
Do you hear me, John?
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me now? Martin, can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yes.
Hey, sounded good. I do have a little bit of a delay between the pre-records and your mics, so I can't tell too much on timings. The one thing that I want to say is at measure 36 and 37, if we could have that a much more dramatic sforzando, so ba, and then the crescendo is on that last quarter note. It's like got to be right at the last second.
Okay.
So, and
Okay, you understand what you say? Bar number
it would be my 36.
36.
It's one before that
Bar
5/4.
number 36. Yeah, bar number 36 with sforzando piano. And then we have piano until the end of the bar 37. So it's piano, piano, piano. The last quarter note is crescendo. Like bam.
And I would say the crescendo is probably the least important part of it. The big hit at 38 is the most important part. So if they even want to delay it almost to the last second and just do a big hit, that works for me as well. Whatever you guys feel works better for playing.
Okay, great. Any other things? Any other issues?
Same, I think, kind of with the sforzando at 145 right at the end. Just make it a little bit more dramatic. Ba, you know.
Okay, 145. 145 the same. Like sforzando. You mean like sforzando and good diminuendo, right?
Yeah, like a good. Just make it a little bit more dramatic. I think it
yeah,
could have.
More dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think it's because the delay and everything and timing as well. So I'm gonna have to rely on your judgment for that.
Yes.
So right now, John and the
Okay.
conductor are just talking about the tweaks to the sound and what they want to, punch. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm muting you and we're starting to record.
Okay.
Is it lowercase?
So
does it include the
Oh,
B?
that's all. Yeah, it's all uppercase, and it
uppercase,
does.
that's probably what.
Oh. He muted us, so we can't.
Oh, we're not gonna hear it?
No, we're gonna hear it. We're not. We're just gonna see his hand. I guess you could show the score a little bit if you want, or you could show us.
Let's do the score.
Yeah.
So we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty, everybody.
As we all are trying to figure out how to do this, we're on someone's phone who's Skyping in, and he forgot to turn his phone around. And so, so we're just going to show you the score as this one plays, and we'll correct that for the next one. So if you go away and come back, you'll get to see some more of the musicians playing.
Also, just for anybody who reads music here, this is a condensed version of the score. So this doesn't have all the additional percussion and I got harp and all these other instruments that are playing as well. And those are sent over on something called a pre-record. I'll stop there for that. Great. Thank you, Cynthia. They appreciate that.
So what you're hearing that is again just part of the score, and we unfortunately can't see the instruments, but you're trying to feel sort of like that epic vibe that John has created for this movie. It definitely has, in my opinion, has that '80s kind of feel, and also a little bit of the modern, like Lord of the Rings feel to it as well. So it's sort of a blending of both what I consider classical fantasy and contemporary fantasy.
Yeah, I'm definitely inspired, obviously, by John Williams, James Horner, Bruce Broughton, kind of the great 80s scores, especially for this kind of stuff. Now, the one thing that you'll notice here is that, and I'm not sure how the audio comes through on Facebook Live, but you got to have a little bit of imagination to put together what this is all going to sound like when it's mixed. And obviously, you'll hear what it's going to sound like in the end, but it can feel like, oh wow, this is kind of underwhelming when you hear just flute and clarinet and bassoon and horn and oboe only. But when you get that all together, you get some reverb on it, it just will sound like a huge orchestra. So I think it's going to be great.
Hopefully we can get him to turn his phone
Yeah.
on
Hey, Martin?
the next time.
Hey, is there an issue?
Yeah, I forgot to switch the cover, John.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you guys have an issue, or you just working something out?
Yeah. Now it's okay. So we're gonna record one.
Okay. Oh, good. Thank you, Tim. Let's see. Hang on. See if I can share. I know. It's like Dali painting or
So
something.
it's the Dali, yeah, Salvador. There was a little surreal. It's a window within a window within a window. John's just actually sharing the live session with some of the Facebook pages that he works with on orchestration. So maybe get some more people to see what we're doing with Armenia.
Sharing with the other scoring student group. There we go. That's perfect. This is exactly how I want it. Yeah, it sounds great.
Oh, it sounds so good.
He's off. 65. Yeah, he caught it. He came in a bar.
So he's already on top of it. Yeah, cool.
That's fine. They can just start in the middle, especially since he's solo right there. I channeled a lot of Willow for this one too. I felt like Willow was the
Willow's
perfect.
great.
Like,
No, Willow's great.
Yeah.
I shared a bunch of Willow pictures with people as well. Yeah. I forgot Willow was from like the 80s. Like I was watching, I was like, wow, I loved Willow when it came out. Was it 88 or 89? It's so great.
Yeah.
Another classic fantasy.
I love the bassoon in that range.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
That's the
bassoon.
Yeah, so that was the bassoon. It sounds so sad.
Is it the deeper?
It's it's kind of, it looks like a big oboe. It's got the crooked neck. And... You get everything like it.
Yeah, it's great. It's so great.
What's nice for any film composers that are watching this or will watch this in the future, Martin, because he went through the UCLA film scoring program, has a lot of experience recording in Los Angeles with LA players at LA studios, and so I feel confident in putting my trust in Martin that he knows what is the level expected from LA studios. He knows the issues that can arise and how to deal with them. And he just knows the level that we're looking for in a professional Hollywood film score. So which, you know, I can't vouch for any other recording overseas in you know, Georgia or Budapest or anything like that. But I do know you're in good hands with Martin. which is just a mix of all
Right.
the cues. And
So great. How many musicians are we actually in this room right now?
there are 5 in the room right now, and then we're actually bringing in basically a double string quartet and a bass a little bit later.
Okay, John.
Hey, I got you. There's a delay, so.
So right now there's 5 musicians playing, and then we've got, I believe, 10 more
think it sounded
musicians
good. There
that
was
we'll be
1 or 2
recording
little
with later
crack notes, I think, in the
today.
last one, but I don't
A
think
string
they were
quartet
cracked
is
in
one.
previous takes,
So I don't know how many that
to
is,
comp
maybe
it.
4.
Yeah, you will be able to, yeah.
So we're basically doing, instead of doing a
Yeah, let's
full
definitely move on.
orchestra at
Definitely move
one
on, yeah.
time,
Okay, great.
we're
And I would
doing
say
different groups.
M03 is the priority
Can you hear me?
first before M01.
Yeah, we don't have any woodwinds in M01.
Oh, true that.
Right?
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, great.
So we'll finish with these musicians at some point, and then we'll bring in the other musicians, and then we'll do that for the next. I guess we have it for another hour and 15 minutes. 2 hours basically is the total time we get with all the musicians.
So what's going on?
So, right now we finished up M04. M04, of course, the last cue in the film, and encompasses the last part of the film and the credits. And it's kind of a conglomeration of all the different cues throughout the film. And then now we're moving to M03, which is the one right before it. And it's, well, I don't want to give away anything in the movie here. So it's in the middle.
But hopefully you're starting to get the sense of, you know, what we're going for thematically with the movie as well. And so it's just really cool that once we marry this with the sound design and with the picture, it's really just going to all play together. We were actually kind of toying with it with some of the digital scoring yesterday with the sound designer, and she gave her thumbs up that, you know, things were working really well with the score. I think her words was, "That's a pretty amazing score." So
That's good to hear.
yeah, so again, something that you probably don't often see with a student film, and definitely probably not something when you see with a genre student film. So, but again, I would not be able to be here if it wasn't for all the gracious and generous donators to our GoFundMe campaign. So again, bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I think we're getting ready to hear some more music, so I'm gonna turn it around.
That chord.
Oh, yeah?
It just sounds so much better than the sample libraries.
Yeah, cool. Tim Ott says, "Wow, John."
Well, thank you, Tim.
There you go. Now you can.
Thank you, Tim.
Live music with live thank yous.
Live!
live! Rockin' in Armenia!
I'm not even really sure where Armenia is. I think it's next to Turkey. I think it's Turkey, right?
That's a good question. Hopefully nobody in Armenia is listening. Let's see.
I think it is.
I've looked it up before too, and I always forget. Well, because it's a newer country.
No, I don't think so. As a
Well, it was U.S.
as a modern political entity,
State,
it's
yeah.
probably new, but
Also,
Armenians, I think,
you're
are pretty
in
ancient.
between Azerbaijan, Georgia. Does that help you?
Where's Azerbaijan?
Caspian Sea.
I
Oh,
think-
here's Iraq. So
Okay,
Turkey.
that helps.
That's Turkey right there. So yeah,
Yeah.
right next to Turkey.
Yeah.
A very ancient country.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can share. How do I share this?
This will save to your Facebook page, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay, good. Because we can share it around afterwards.
Cool. Great.
Okay. Sounding good. Hopefully do a couple takes real quick and then.
And then move on.
Yeah, and then that's basically it for the woodwinds. So
Okay.
they're only in these two cues, which works
Really?
out because the strings should show up here probably about 10 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
And then now that they've got their issues worked out, like technical, it should we'll get a couple takes with the strings on each cue,
Okay.
and then we layer them on top of each other. So a 9-person string section becomes an 18-person,
Cool,
becomes
cool.
a 20. Terrible at math. 27.
Yeah.
700.
Just share it on Twitter so maybe we'll get some people to click the link.
Oh yeah, I should.
John, any comments?
No, I think it sounds really great.
Okay. Cool. Let us do 2 more takes,
Okay.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it sounds really good.
So John, when we're done, it will sound like how large of a, how many people will it sound like are actually playing?
So it's going to sound about 40 times larger than it does right. Right now, what we're listening to is just an individual kind of a woodwind quintet. There's no reverb that we're hearing on our end. We're just hearing the dry mic signal. Once they're done, the strings are going to come in, and we're going to record all the strings, and we're going to overlay the strings on top of themselves. So basically, we record a pass, and if it's a good pass, we keep it. Record another pass. Then in our digital audio work.
It goes in it. There we go.
There we go. Technical difficulty there. Okay. Where was I? We put those 2 files on top of each other, and because they're synced up through a click track, so basically they hear a constant tempo every time because it's disconnected. There we go. Because it's a pre-recorded click, it lines up perfectly. They can hear their recordings the first time around, so they stay in tune with each other and with themselves. And then on top of that, I've got a whole slew of sample library instruments, things like timpani and bass drums. I have a tam-tam, which is the biggest gong that you can have. I've got this celeste thing, which is like the Harry Potter theme, you know, that sound. I've just got all sorts of stuff in here that will really add up to a large orchestra. On top of that, I also have some of my string library underneath the real strings. So when you add that, that's like probably a 40-50 piece string section plus these. It's going to sound like a massive orchestra.
Which is nice.
Which is nice.
So
yeah.
we got that going for us,
Yeah.
which is nice.
This is no orchestra of fairies. This is the real deal.
It is the real deal.
That sounded great. It's a great cue. Or
Cool.
a great take.
Yeah, cool.
Pretty good cue.
It's a pretty good cue.
Yeah. This was a good call on the Facebook Live. I think it's kind of fun.
It's cool, right?
Makes it more
Yeah.
than just us sitting here.
Yeah. And we got like 11 viewers right now.
Yeah. But it's there forever, so
Yeah, so
we'll
anytime
continue to put it in.
you can refer back to it. My dad was on Facebook, so we can like, check it out. He'd get a huge kick out of this.
He's imploring people to record me like. We've got three. Originally, M01 was 2 cues, and I just put them together because it didn't make any sense. So it looks like.
So you're hearing there's a delay. So what you saw was the.
Okay, John. So
Hey, that sounded great.
now, yeah. So
What you saw is the musicians are packing up, and they're going to bring in the. They're going to bring in the strings, the stringed instruments right now. And oh, real quick shout out to Lynette. Hello, aloha from LA, and Sarah Jones. Good to see you. And so pretty soon we'll have the strings will come
Okay, 'cause
in,
I wanted to.
so you can take a
Do you have
break
blank
or
sheet music?
come back later
I've
and
got a
check in on
9
us.
second-
Yeah, we can.
We're going until about 10
I've
o'clock.
got a 9-second cue.
Until 10,
How
that's
should I
our
send you
time,
the
so
PDF? You
feel
guys
free to
can
come and
just copy it
go.
up, I handle it. It's really short. I
As
think it's
John
like
is
6
talking
bars.
to the composer or the conductor,
it's
I'm just
really
going to
simple.
show
It's
you
only for
his
strings.
little
So it'll be
office.
the last thing we do.
Okay.
So you can see John
Uh.
plays
Okay. The thing is that
a few instruments.
it's already 9. Yeah, we'll try to do that anyway. Same thing.
If we can fit it in.
Let me
And
see. At least
And my favorite part of his office is his
Okay, I'll try to do something. Send me.
little
Okay,
bit
yeah, and it's
of
like-
army
It's literally
in his
whatever
office.
you guys can fit in. And there's no pre-records on it. There's no click or anything. It's just in tempo, like 6 bars. Really simple.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll email that over to you.
John was
That
in
way you
the
can see it in a second.
was in the army as a Kiowa pilot, and he was in the what we would call our cavalry, and so that's what those represent.
his Stetsons. Yeah, there's John putting on his Stetson.
There we go.
Yeah, and those
My
are
long hair.
his dog tags and stirrups.
And that's Cynthia's.
Is that a
That's
riding
my.
crop?
No. This is my baton.
Oh, that's your baton for
This is
conducting.
how I keep the
So that's
players in.
stay in check. So yeah, so kind of cool little bit, and you can see how he can play a lot of instruments.
He's quite talented. He's pretty
And I can walk-
talented.
I can walk on my hands too.
And apparently he can walk on his hands. So right now,
We dropped out of there.
okay because they're
He's
connected.
getting re-situated.
Set. So feel free to
Take a break and come back. We're going to be bringing the strings in soon. I'm going to keep us up and going. Yeah. Keep us going. Did I keep you? Yeah.
I'm gonna entertain everybody. There's my Akira shirt.
Anybody got any good jokes?
Hey.
On Facebook. Ben. Hello, Ben. I see you're coming. So cool to see the remote recording with Martin. Yeah. So this is it's going really well. And
Who's Ben?
Ben is another student from the film school. Ben's a pretty big deal because he's in the promo video for the New Media Orchestra. So,
Oh, that's him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
cool.
the one in the
in the
little
office
studio.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Good to see you, Agers. Happy you could join us. Happy. Hopefully you can hear the music here in a little bit. We're the musicians are just trading out. If you guys are just coming in, so it might be a few minutes before they're situated to actually start playing. But we're gonna have the string quartet.
It's a double string quartet. So what we've done is we've
Double. That is better than
double.
just one.
There's 2 string quartets that are coming in plus a bass player. The bass is not traditionally part of the string quartet. It's normally 2 violins, a viola, and a cello. So and we just wanted to get a good, decent string sound, and you need more than just a string quartet, I think, to really get that the way the string instruments all kind of reverberate off each other. It creates a little more, I don't know, nuance to the sound. Takes a little bit of the high end out. There's a little bit of cancellation of the tones. Something magical happens, and it sounds really cool.
So I'm not a mathologist, but if I do the counting right,
I am a mathologist. So let's see if we can figure.
so that's gonna be 9. We're gonna see 9 people. We're gonna hear 9 musicians will be playing.
Yes,
So a double string quartet plus a
bass,
bass,
a contrabass, or an upright bass.
a contrabass.
The big ugly one.
So what is
I
a
love-
contrabass? Is it?
It's the big, you've seen an upright bass like
Okay,
a
like
jazz
jazz
player.
bass. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
it's-
All right.
but it's not a jazz score.
Okay,
so-
right.
But
Jazz was the wrong theme.
Yeah. Dixieland.
So yeah, like I said, take a break. We'll be back soon with the. I'm not going to turn it off. So you'll just get to watch John playing with his.
Here as he gets settled for the string quartets to come in. So yeah, you can walk away for a little bit if you want, or hang out and hear John breathing.
I try not to breathe too loud most of the time, but let's see.
Oh, yes, Lynette, I've come a long way from my little shop of horror days. Oh God, I forgot you saw that. That was horrible. No, I was really good. Thanks, Kristen. You can hear now. If you can hear it, you can hear the string instruments are already starting to warm up. So I'm going to be quiet.
Yeah.
Too much coffee and water.
Me too.
아, 대학교 때도 맨날 미디 학군자 FC, FC 미학.
Okay, sorry if this is losing a little bit of its. We're in a little bit of downtime right now, and everybody's warming up. So, and I'm trying to export something to send to them real quick. Hopefully, we can get it over there. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That was some kind of weird audio artifact, and I lost their audio. So, hopefully, we'll still be able to hear them. These are the dangers of trying to record remotely. The good news is it shouldn't affect anything they do on their end. We still have Facebook video, we still have Skype and stuff, so we'll be able to see. But our audio quality may diminish. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's see. It's, for some reason the audio dropped off.
Okay.
But I don't know if they are still connected, so I don't know if they're just re-miking things. What we'll see. He'll give us a call here in a second.
Okay, great.
And my email's got to start up so I can email him.
So if any of you have any questions you want to throw our way while we're waiting to reconnect with Armenia, go ahead and chat away on this, and we'll answer them as best as we can. Love to talk about the process, any part of the filmmaking process. If you have questions, that'd be great. Oh, I know. Well, I just want to give a great shout out to Morgan Collin and his crew for hand making our armor. You may have seen the pictures on our Facebook page. If you haven't seen them, you should check out the pre-production photos that we took of Morgan and his guys making these amazing pieces of art. They really are just art. They're hand-crafted, hand-tooled leather armor. The detail in them is unbelievable, and the photos I think that we've used from the movie, the stills from the movie that we've posted, they don't really do them justice, but the photos that we've independently put up that show just the armor plating while they're in the constructing phase, just you can see how immaculate it is. It's just unbelievably cool. So Morgan, thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you. And yeah, great part of our team.
I do have to say thank you too, because as a composer, everything helps to spur on the imagination and just the excitement about the project. So when I saw that there's actually a lot of effort put into the costumes and the props and things like that, it helps me come up with my ideas and to really dig in and love the score. So
Cool.
I love the movie.
Cool.
Okay. We've completely lost everything.
Sort of running into a bit of technical difficulties. It got really warm in here real quick.
Yeah. It's a good thing you weren't a colonel when you got out, because you'd be like,
what is going on? Siggo!
He'd be looking at me like, get this fixed.
So we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but hang on with us as we try to reconnect here with Armenia. This would be a good point. If you came in late, you can rewind this video, and you can go back and watch. Maybe not. Maybe you have to wait till it's done. But you can listen to the score when we had the wind instruments. I don't know music. We had, I think it was the wind instruments, like the flute and the oboe and the piccola. you can go back and listen to what we were composing at that point, and or not composing, but conducting at that point, and hopefully we will be up and running fairly soon with the stringed instruments. Hey Martin, it's Nick. John just stepped out for a second. Yeah, John stepped out for a second. It's Nick. He'll be right back.
Okay, Nick. Yeah, great.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. It sounds great. It sounds so great.
Thank you, man. And your film is also very interesting movie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really great project. I really like that.
Cool. We're so happy that we're able to do this together.
Yeah, me as well.
Oh, his video's not working?
Our
video. This is our...
John?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, John, yeah. So, I asked the guys to write that score.
Yeah.
So basically, I think we'll be able to do that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's so short. It's just the little... It goes over the main title, and I think it'll just add that little extra bit of magic, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so we're reconnected right now. So are we going to see...
Yeah, we're going to see... Hey, Martin, your video's not on. Are you able to turn on your video?
Yeah, I will. Right. 1 second. I'm sending your files to my friend.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, Fillmore. Yeah, you're going to want to hang on and listen, man. As a musician yourself... No, I'm fine, thank you. As a musician yourself, you're probably going to want to listen into this, because it's going to be pretty cool as we go into this double string quartet with a upright bass. Yeah, so... Pretty cool.
Yes. Oh, remind me to show you. So Al, me, and 2 Swedish guys had to make a movie for our other Dealand news scores, and just
Dealand.
Dude. It was like 4 hours and shit.
Yeah.
It was like just complete ridiculous. I'll show it to you. But Al, I sent to Al when it was done. She was like, whatever. He created a rap. And it is so good.
Yeah.
I'll share it with you. It's so good.
Yeah, I got
it.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they need it. They're too good at it. They're
Zach's
too
gonna...
funny.
Oh, yeah. Switch here.
Do it.
So, just so you know what's happening right now, last night we got our main title animation in kind of late in the process. So the first chance I got to really compose the main title was last night, about midnight, and I finished it. And I sent the score over just a little while ago to Martin, and this is kind of the you gotta be thinking on your toes. Their printer's broken right now, which sucks, but because it's very short, they're going to actually copy it out by hand, give it to the musicians to play, and I think it'll all work out. So that's one of the benefits of working with these guys. They're willing to just sit down and grab a pen and actually write it out. So that's what that looks like right there. Or 5 bars. There we go. Okay.
Forward check.
Ce ciște sau nu mă măniști? Nessa até spawn John que ele mete.
Все. Закінчальний.
Sper că gălvit, știi, da? Nota e
Hatta esnafta yetenleri direkt.
Evor git kaşı.
Ha.
So we end up.
Ayı koyacak.
Oh, whatever you know.
Zeyl
Music right now.
Sıraya kadar güzel.
Bartender'i karak mı?
Yeah.
Rocky de
Yeah, I
Rocky
knew
de
it.
Rocky
Gold.
de
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenji, I think you're gonna get you're gonna dig this very much. You missed a little bit of the beginning, which was the wind instruments. Correct? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you missed the winds. We had 5 wind instruments, and now we're moving on to strings.
So we had a double string quartet plus a bass, a stand-up bass. And so Kenji, I think it's gonna be pretty sweet for you to hear. Kenji is a composer and musician himself.
Okay, cool.
He was, I don't know what they call it in a musical, but like I did Little Shop of Horrors in 2011, and Kenji was the one responsible for all the music. And
Like kind of music director.
yeah, musical director. Is what he is. Yeah, and so Kenji was a
Very cool.
musical. Yeah, thank you, Kenji. I could never remember. Kenji had to like play along with me as I forgot lyrics, and like there'd be long pauses where
He's
I'm
a
like,
musician.
Kenji is a musician, because there were times where I was like, I don't know my lyrics, and you could hear the same thing being played over and over and over. And so, big shout out to Kenji for helping me learn how to sing just a little bit.
You can go on my Wi-Fi.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It could
Oh
just
my
be
god, you know
bandwidth.
what? I'm not. Oh, I'm actually using mine.
You wanna?
I should probably do that,
Do
right?
you want me to connect it?
Yeah. We might lose everybody for just a second, but we're not signing off. We've just got to connect on the Wi-Fi. Oh, that's awesome. All right, good. All right. Yeah, sorry. We just switched to Wi-Fi because I realized I was using all of my data, and that's horrible. Yeah, Kenji, it was a fun process. A little stressful for me, but definitely fun. Thank you for all your help and kind of walking me through all that.
Hey, Sean, I see your comment there. It's good to see you, buddy. Sean and I go way back to grade school in South Africa.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Araçlı sounds
Yeah, we should be pretty close here. I hear them tuning up. So, the cheek, I see that, Sean. Don't you love inside jokes on Facebook Live for the whole world to see?
Like, I don't get this
The
joke.
cheek. Yeah. It's probably going to take too long to explain to the rest of the world.
So let's not.
Yeah, let's not. So, yeah. Sean, you'll finally actually be able to see me do something.
What comes in after those strings?
Here we go.
There we
got
go.
some,
Now we got something to watch. Just gotta turn it the other way.
Hey, Martin, can you go landscape?
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's like we're flying.
Yeah.
We're on Falcon.
Oh, I know.
There we
I thought I was
go.
gonna
Sweet.
go
Look at all
on.
that. So there you can see one of the
One,
string
two, three.
quartets.
There we go.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Yeah, we did it.
Awesome.
Hello, everybody. I don't know if they can hear me. That's great that they copied that out.
We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when to start. Let me reopen all of them.
And that's what they're looking at.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Let's see. So we're doing a little bit more with them, but oh, yeah, we're cutting close. We gotta get on to it. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Some of the strings.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hey Martin, I don't know if you can hear me. Which one are you starting with? You start with M04? I don't know if you may have me muted.
You may just think you're playing.
So again, for those that are just joining us, there is a slight delay. So although I guess more than a slight, because it has to travel from Armenia to here. But technologically, there's just a delay. So we'll hear what they're.
It's got to bypass Turkish airspace, so it's meeting some political resistance. Oh, that's gonna sound
so great.
It's gonna sound amazing.
Is this the score?
No, this is them just warming up.
Okay, so this is not our music.
Oh, I don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, you know,
I'll have to credit them, I think, right? Like special thanks or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I would probably put it under music department, and we could do, you know, the sound engineer, conductor,
cool,
all that stuff.
Let's make sure we get on that.
Yeah. So, I mean, traditional players aren't,
Right.
but I don't, you know, there's not a ton of players, so
Yeah.
you know, maybe
Well, at least if we
credit.
get Martin a little.
Yeah, and probably the New Media
Yeah, that's
Orchestra
what I meant.
as an entity.
Probably be better. Yeah. Especially because we only have that limited amount of time for title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fast.
Kind of like the all the animators in
Yeah.
the big movies, like you just throw them
Throw 'em
all
all
up
out.
there. Yeah. I mean, we've got. Let's see. It's.
So John, we're starting already.
Okay, sounds
Let's
good. I'll go ahead and mute myself and. Yeah, I think there's about. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but I think it's about 2 minutes for the credits music.
Yeah, okay.
About that,
Cool.
maybe.
Yeah, Kenji, I'll send you an email or on Facebook. I'll let you know how this how we ended up linking up with the Armenian this Armenian company. It's a pretty interesting roundabout way of how we got here, but pretty cool. So I'll send you something later about it. Thanks for asking.
Let's see, where are they? Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, when that mixes with all the other shit, it's gonna be amazing. And if you're listening to this on this end, or on your end, you can hear the strings may sound like they're going in and out of tune a little bit. We've specifically been given that instruction in the score. Let me pull it up. I don't know if you can see that. What they're meant to do is kind of do these like quarter tone, slow, aleatoric vibrato, kind of just doing whatever they want, making it sound slightly off, and that kind of gets held out through the big crescendo. So they're playing.
It's not a mistake.
It's not a mistake. It's supposed to sound like that.
It's a spicy meatball.
It's a spicy ganoush. I don't know what kind of thing they eat in Armenia, but
I don't know. A baba ganoush.
Let's look up some Armenian dessert
Yeah.
names. Armenian vanilla cookies. That's boring. What is this? I just want to see the name of it. Boyrek, some spicy boyrek.
No one has been. I think they probably didn't even hear us talk about it.
Spicy gata. I'm just making them.
How much an hour of live video used up my data? Okay, here we go. Can we bring up the musicians?
Oh yeah, sorry. I think they caught it when either the bass came in late, or I think the cello may have come in early, a bar early. So right now they're playing a technique called sol ponticello, and where they put their bow on the strings between the bridge and the neck on a violin or viola or cello creates a real different sound in the way the string sounds. So the sol ponticello is kind of this really eerie, high-pitched, screechy sound. Whereas if they went the other direction, it becomes more open, and then eventually they get over the fingerboard, it becomes something called flautando or sol tasto. Trying to get Martin's attention here. This is just a long drone, but I think somebody's playing around there.
You think so?
Yeah, so no big deal.
We'll just fix it.
They'll just do another take. Making sure I didn't, yeah, too tall. Yeah, they're. Can you see? Yeah. Hey Martin, can you hear me? I don't know if you can see me. Martin!
Maybe do it.
Yes.
Hey, so the that long held out chord, or the drone,
Yeah.
you know, is supposed to be a perfect fourth, the G and the below and the C above, and I think somebody was off because it sounded like an augmented fourth.
Where?
Starting at right around measure 29, 30, that it should be C and G only. There shouldn't be any like C sharp or anything like that, because it sounded off to me. It should just be a perfect fourth.
Okay, CG. Okay.
Yeah.
30 and 30.
And I don't know if there's something like some kind of mistuning or something between what I hear. Did it sound like a perfect fourth to you?
Yeah, it's C and G, right?
It's just C and G. Yeah, G in viola and cello, and C in the violin.
Cellos are G and violins are C.
Yeah. So if somebody was playing something different, just make sure they're doing that. That was really the only issue I heard. The one last thing too is at 81, you guys, if they want, they can treat that like the first time where they do the gliss up. That I think would probably work a little better.
Okay, gliss up.
Yeah, kind of like in the
last measure, gliss up.
and the cutoff is right on beat 4.
Yes, right on beat 4.
Right on beat 4, yeah.
Okay.
Hey Natalie. Hey Claudio. See you soon.
Follow.
I'll make sure to we'll link up and try to show you some of the cut and the music together.
Okay.
All right. Ciao.
Directly on the fourth beat.
Okay, let's move on.
When we do the when we actually get it in there, we'll do a hard cut. Like actually cut the audio right at that second, because it's like everything goes to black, you know.
Okay.
So whereas there's always a little bit of ring out with the music.
Should I ask the sound designer? Did you want to come to the? I mean, should you be there?
It's,
for the
I
mix?
should probably, yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that that's cool with her. That we can bring more than just me.
Somebody's got to advocate for the music. No. Yeah, and then actually I should probably talk to the sound designer, find out how she wants all the stems. I assume she wants to mix from stems, or at least large groupings, so like strings, brass, woodwinds.
She had said to me just Sunday. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Like a, yeah, because I think.
I mean, I said I know what that is. I don't know if I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I'll give you her.
The benefit with that, especially if we're going to be mixing a better.
John, please, can you mute your sound?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
I love Martin. He's funny. Right before Martin went back to Armenia, we had a barbecue, and one of our. That's the delay. Yeah. We had a barbecue, and there was another Armenian barbecue there, and one of the people who came was our conducting teacher. He showed up early. He was the first one, and that other Armenian barbecue was like, "Oh, you come with us."
Oh, really? That's awesome.
They started giving him like vodka.
That's what
he thought he was. He thought he. Yeah, I know. True Armenian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was with the right barbecue. He wasn't. No, he's like, I thought that was you guys. You just weren't here.
Yeah, Janet, not in Hawaii anymore, unfortunately. Was just back there recently though for a few days to get recharged.
And the other one too, where I think the cellos came in earlier the first time. This little figure right here, you probably heard the bass go.
Yeah.
It's meant to do it. It's like a groaning.
Oh, cool.
We're like listening like right around here, and then already, yeah, it's right there.
John?
Hey, sounded like a good take.
It was okay, right? So okay,
Yeah.
let's take one more thing.
Sorry, you're hearing the feedback here. It's still playing. Terrifying.
Hey Kenji. Yeah, I think that's because there's a delay in the feed as well, so it might be the two different things. It's your feed from our feed, which is from the Armenian feed. So maybe that's it.
It was good. It was good. Yeah.
Okay. Let's take one more thing. One more thing. John, turn off the.
That's so funny.
I see that Anna from Brazil just joined. Anna was our amazing makeup artist, so if you've seen the footage, you've seen the ears and how perfect they look and how awesome the makeup and hair looks for everybody. And Anna is the person responsible for all of that. So love you, Anna. Thank you for all your help and hard work. Can't wait to send you the finished product.
Like we got like triple delay going on.
Yeah, it does feel like it. Yeah.
It'd be.
Sorry, I thought you were gonna say
Oh no. I was, but I didn't. So,
Well then, carry on.
so there we go. Yeah.
So there's that.
Let's get through this queue here. I'm excited to hear
When it's all pieced together.
well, yeah, obviously the end product. I want to hear M04 though. That's the one. That was my baby.
Really?
Spent a lot of time on that. It's nice doing it here because I don't have to print out my score. I can just keep it up here, take notes as I go. Keeps it relatively clean and simple.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I just was checking the comments. Anybody? Release looked good. The release looked good.
Yeah. So really good.
That's good. Yeah, no, it sounds good though. Sounds great.
Okay, John.
Sounds great, Martin.
John.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
John.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So we're moving to the next queue. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Are you going to M03? Or M?
M03. Yeah.
Okay, good. Sounded great.
Thank you.
So right now we're moving on to what, the third
This
cue?
is M03. It's a little there's no M02 because when I originally was kind of deciding what I should split up, I had an M02 and it just got combined into M01, the first cue. So that it was usually it used to be the scary part, and then the kind of soft part was a different one. I kind of decided that they really should just be one continuous score. It makes a little more sense when you're playing it. So, and then this one is the so this is M03, but it's really the second cue.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, it's great. Kind of like it's up to her to battle. Perfect.
Okay,
And let me some marches. I've got a little section here that's kind of got like a real static rhythm, if you can see, anybody who reads music, but it's the viola is going da 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 da. And this is one of those situations that having real players really pays off, because with sample libraries you get this thing called the machine gun effect, and because you can only sample people playing the note so many times before you go crazy, they'll usually have 4 or 5 different individual recordings of each note. You start to hear the same note over and over again. You pick out oh, there's that little whistly sound from the string, so you get this machine gun effect. It just really sticks out. So live players with something like that, you wouldn't think it would be a big deal, but it really is. It's those little things that when you're listening to the score, you can tell that's real. There's a real people playing. It's not just a computer. So.
And just as John was talking about some of the cues, and what he means by that is when I sat down with him and we literally went through and did what's called a spotting session, where I said, well, this is a sorrow, a moment of solemnness or sorrow, and he has to somehow translate that into music, and we did that through like every part of the film. This is this, and this is this emo, and this is where it's almost everything. She might be something happening bad here, and so I don't want to give away anything, but and so
good happening.
That's wrong. That's definitely wrong. It went country, very country.
If that's an issue, he can cut out the last triplet and just jump up to the B so it's in tune, or somebody could be waiting on the B. That's fine. I don't know if you can hear me.
You mean 49, John?
Hey, Nam, how you doing,
Yeah,
bro?
at 49, if that's going to be an issue in the first violin, doing the triplets on the F sharp and then jumping up to B, they could leave out the last triplet or whatever they need to make sure that B's in tune.
Okay.
Whatever works. I mean, if they think they can get it, that's fine. If it's going to be an issue, though, do whatever you need to get that B in tune.
Okay. Gotcha.
You gonna be okay with this here?
Yeah. while we're waiting, talked about a second ago how he'd give me direction. One of the things that, as a composer, I much prefer to hear are emotions, you know, kind of inner thoughts of the character, the story arc, as opposed to, you know, not that you can't give us musical direction, but a lot of times it's hard to pinpoint where the music is going to be or what it's going to be when you're spotting. But it's a lot easier for you know, Nick to tell me, it's like, you know, fear is really the main thing, or whose point of view is this music? Is this music in the main character's head? Is it in the enemy's head? Is it, you know, is it the cup of water over there? The cup of water is actually the musical identity in this, or, you know, I mean, just, either way. We're starting. The cup of water. They can't. You gotta play it wrong.
Storage almost full thing again. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Well, it's been a good broadcast. I think if we lose everybody soon. If you can fit it on your phone, I think the benefit is that you can save the physical video file. Whereas if it saves only to your Facebook, you can't export the video. That way you could post it on YouTube, Vimeo, or wherever you want to put it.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah. For any composers watching this, in retrospect, I should have just put it in 4/4 and had the triplets designated as opposed to 12/8 and the duplets designated. So, just a little composerism or something. So you hear there's no perceptible difference. Yeah.
John?
Hey,
Any issues, John?
No, I think it sounds pretty good. Are you guys going to do another take, or is that it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
This was the first take. Okay.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good.
Okay.
I'll mute.
John?
Any issues, John?
Yeah, it says save video.
Does that save it? I think that saves it to your, like, I want to watch this later on Facebook
what it
video
is?
thing, yeah. I think you have the ability to save to your camera roll after the fact. Hopefully it doesn't freak
I
out.
don't know if I'd have enough room for all that, but
But do you sync with that computer right there?
No.
No. Start just deleting the apps like crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have podcasts or anything on there?
There's got to be some, because there's an app where you can go back and you plug it into Chrome,
Yeah.
and you can go back and look. I want to get all the messages from this person and me from this date to this date.
Oh, like save with
Zips
photo.
it. You open up the zip, and
Oh,
it gives you all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I wonder. I bet you there's an app to save this somehow. Nice. Very nice.
What country is Borat?
It's well, Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
I was gonna say it's a fake country, but it wasn't actually. Or is it Kyrgyzstan? Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
That was in, I think that was in Austin Powers.
No, Team America.
No,
Oh.
Kyrgyzstan was.
Oh,
He's in the
yeah,
thing.
right,
It's like,
in
make
the
sure you
thing.
keep an eye on that
Kyrgyzstan.
thing in
Kyrgyzstan,
Kyrgyzstan.
that's right. What comes in after this, or is this it?
M04.
No,
So
I meant like instruments wise. Is this the last?
this is
batch?
it. Yeah, this is
Okay.
this is it. So,
John?
yes.
So, any issues, John?
No, it sounded good. I think we're good.
So we're gonna move on now to the.
I think we have to move on.
Yes, I agree.
To get more takes with next one, and also you said us. Of course, we'll go a little bit more than like 10 o'clock, like 9 o'clock your 9 o'clock.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah,
let's move
So we're gonna move on to the
I
last
agree.
musical
Move on.
cue, which is covering the. Yeah, Jason, Team America references. But not in my movie though. But we're gonna move on to musical Q4, and that's gonna be the battle and end titles. So yeah, we've heard that already. That was the first thing we heard with the wind instruments, and so this will be the stringed instruments time. to play it, and so it'll sound different because there's strings, and I'm not a musicologist, but it should be pretty cool to hear it. So let's do it.
He's laughing at your pathetic musicology comments.
He doesn't know what a wind instrument is. See, to me, it should be like a breath instrument or an air instrument. Because
I think
there's no wind.
there's the technical names for them. I can't remember what it is. Aerophone, I think.
There it is.
Aerophone, yeah. A wind instrument is an aerophone.
There we go. Aerophone is a wind instrument. I learned something new.
There's other ones. There's idiophone.
Everyone loving the Wikipedia
I know.
page feed.
This is basically boring.
Oh, we've got a horror phone.
John,
Yes.
my iPhone gets out of battery, so let me turn it off right now, okay? After first take, I'll turn it on again, okay?
Oh, okay. That's.
You will be here.
We'll hear the source connect, I think.
Yeah, okay? Yeah, you'll hear the source connect. I'll just, turn off my phone and then I'll turn on it again.
Okay. Okay. So.
We're gonna lose.
Lost video.
We're losing video because Martin, the conductor, was was using his phone to actually send that through, since we're hooked up like 30 different ways on John's computer to get all these connections to Armenia set up. So so we'll just kind of put it on the score, but or on me and John while we listen to it. So you'll still be able to hear the musicians actually play.
I think Nick should do some interpretive dance to the score. Would really help get those musicians up.
Let's put it on the score. Let's take it off. Put it on the score now.
Yeah. And any other good ideas, I think.
Just type it in.
Go ahead, type it
Type
in.
it in.
Let's see what else we can come up with. Zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, do whatever you want to make. You want to
Oh boy. That's why I'm not a DP. Even though I took the class.
Yes, yes. What time is it?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just working it out. Yeah.
I'm not a musicologist, but I know something's wrong.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you become like from.
Yeah, I am.
You
from
are
New
from
York.
New York.
I am
Yeah.
from New York.
Even more New York.
More New York. I'm from New York City.
Yeah.
That's what that comes in. That pretend New York City. Hey guys, so yeah, we had to stop the video feed if you're just coming in because the conductor's phone couldn't. He was running out of power. So what you're hearing though is still the live feed of this musical cue from the double string quartet and a bass. It's great. Sorry, I got caught up. Go ahead.
This is definitely the trickiest of all the cues, and this is probably the trickiest of all the parts, is the string parts. So, a lot of times we put a lot of, I don't know what the word is, a lot of trust in the strings that they're going to be able to pull these kind of things off. But usually it takes one or two run-throughs for them to get their ground and know what they're going to do.
Yeah, and so that's what they're doing right now is just working out the kinks. So if you were listening, you might have heard some tune issues and other music words. So, so apologize. Yeah, musical stuffs. So we apologize that we don't have the video anymore, but. I'll let you listen. Oh. I agree, it was pizzicato. That's Armenian for something, I don't know.
It's a spicy gablat.
That's a spicy gablat. That's an Armenian dessert that we just discovered.
I think we probably even got it wrong.
Yeah, probably.